Hello, everybody. Thank you so much again to be here. This is Jorge Briones with your show, What in the Hell? And today we have two wonderful guests that are going to talk about what is to be an agent for Medicare and also to work with wonderful partners such as WellMed. In the cabin, we have Miss Evette Rodney, wonderful, wonderful lady that I know for years. She's been my mentor, my boss, a leader that everybody likes. Evette, welcome to the show. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, hello. First of all, I'm Evette Rodney. I'm the sales director for the Brokerage Inc. here in Houston, Texas. I've been in the business for about 28 years, and I'm all about Medicare and Medicaid. I'm all about grassroots marketing and all those
Because we live for Medicare, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And also we have a great partner for WellMed Clinics, a wonderful guy that I know for the past. He used to work for Kelsey Siebel. Now he's running the WellMed Clinics. Raymond Estrada, how are you, sir?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you for having me. My name is Ray Estrada. I'm the Director of Growth and Broker Relations for WellMed here in the Houston market. Been in the health insurance industry for about 30 years or so. Wow. And the last 20 years have been really focused around the senior population. And so through that time, I think I developed an incredible passion for helping seniors get the right care to live a healthier and happier lifestyle.
That is awesome, guys. That is awesome. And for you guys that are listening to the live video on Facebook, Arlene, thank you so much for being the background of our videos all the time. So let's start with this wonderful episode. I am excited because we're going to talk about what is to be an insurance agent and how is the importance to have a wonderful house, to hang your license, to work with partners like Raymond, to have the direction that Evette can provide for a new agent. So let's talk about a little bit about the Brokerage Inc. Evette. Can you tell us a little bit what is the Brokerage Inc.?
Well, first of all, the Brokerage Inc. is all about health and life. We are owned by family. It's a family-owned company, and we've been in business for over 45 years, and we serve the agents community all across 50 states of the United States of America.
That is amazing. And one thing I want to say, when I started as an agent, I was pretty much just dedicated to one company, and Evette is my witness. I was just with United Healthcare, and being part of the Brokerage Inc. opened the doors for me to represent other companies that at the same time allow me to get in front of my members and offer the options that we wanna offer for their well-being, right? Because one of the most important things that, we want to focus today is like for every single body that is out there with that insurance license that they don't know what to do because, hey, I went online, I paid for a course, I paid for the licensing department, and now I have a license in insurance. I don't know what to do. This episode is for those agents out there because we want to invite them to be part of the family of the Brokerage Inc. We want them to know the importance to have a local resources like, working with a clinic, working with a partner like Raymond, WellMed, and at the same time, what we want to make sure is that what are the opportunities that we have for every single body out there that is wondering, hey, I want to get to the next step of my life. I want to make sure that I can get, a little bit more income or maybe that freedom that everybody's looking for. Hey, we all have that 8 to 5, but at the same time we have to pretty much be conscious that anytime, any moment we can say, hey, I lost my job, now what, right? So that is what is what we're going to do this episode today. So Evette, tell me a little bit, what is the process of being an agent for the Brokerage Inc.?
Well, first, in terms of the process, you have to have the license, general lines. You want to make sure that you have good credibility with the state. And with all of that, you're able to get a contract with the Brokerage Inc.
And what are those perks? Because, whenever I was an agent again, I was lost. And, you're my witness. I was completely lost. I didn't know exactly, what was the right process. What are those perks to be part of the Brokerage Inc.?
Well, you want to be able to serve the senior community or people that are disabled, younger than 65, anyone that have the Medicare card. So that's the Medicare population, low income population with Medicare. We're there to make sure that we're not just a hard sales, we're a soft sales hat that we wear because most of the products we offer has a zero premium in the Medicare Advantage.
So basically, for an agent that is looking to get that training, that, knowledge, that preparation, right? So the Brokerage Inc. could be one of the alternatives for them.
We're all about agent development training.
There you
and
go.
growth. We're all about making sure that our agents are tooled and fueled up with the right techniques to be able to get in front of a Medicare audience, to be able to have the skills and the talking points to get into community grassroots opportunities, know how to get into those doors. We provide you with all of that. We create events in a box just to make sure that we take away and remove any barriers to keep you from growing.
That is
That will help you
unbelievable. And yes, it is true. I can give faith of that because, again, I think the most important thing to have whenever you trying to develop the career in the insurance business is to have the support. And Raymond, you guys also play a big role whenever, an agent is out there, they don't know where to go, where to, get resources. Can you tell us a little bit about what is WellMed, please?
Sure. WellMed is basically a network of physicians that practices a patient-centered care model, really focused around the senior and Medicare beneficiary population. I like to say that, WellMed is more the health care part of all this, whereas the agents and agencies like the brokerage is the health insurance part.
Correct.
And so to tie those two together, very, very important. Health care is the act of somebody actually getting their health care, getting that wellness, that prevention, whenever they're sick, going to the doctor. Whereas a health insurance is avenues or ways to help pay for that or help fund for that. Really, the only way to connect the two is through a licensed insurance broker. They're the ones who are the advisors that help the beneficiaries understand and connect the two. And so what we do is we rely heavily on experts and partners like the brokerage that can connect the two together. That way, they're not only placing the beneficiary not only with a great health plan with great benefits, but also a great health care provider that also can provide that care for them. So it's really a win-win situation. Because
one of the most important things whenever we talk about the Medicare and the senior population, right? Mm-hmm. What is the goal that we always pursue, especially JWB, especially our show, What in the Health? Because remember, at the end of the day, what we want to make sure is that every single body, every member that came across to us, to me, to Arlene, to Justin, to Jessica, to anybody in the team, is for them to receive that support. And more important than anything is to have the proper plan that connect their services. And for those agents that are out there, for example, the ones, especially the ones that, they don't know where to, let's say, work with, we want to extend an invitation to pretty much take a look at the Brokerage Inc., the perks that is having a wonderful leader like Evette Rodney, having a connection with a partner like Raymond Strata and WellMed. So it is, at the end of the day, it's important for us to have the right connectors for us to serve our members. So one of the other things, Evette, that I actually wanted to you for being the show is like, what can you tell us about, one of the biggest advantage for an agent out there that don't know where to work with, to be part of the Brokerage Inc. I know one that I love about your program. That was the main thing that whenever I came to you, I said, what, this is good. This is the best. Can you tell us about the marketing plans that the brokerage offer for every single agent?
Yes, one of the most unique marketing opportunity that we offer in terms of our value proposition is that we have a program called the Brokerage Bucks.
Oh, wow.
And the Brokerage Bucks is basically a program that's going to allow agents to earn their way in through X amount of applications in terms of the criteria. And once an agent earned their way in, they're able to use it for two options. Either they can use it for a 1,000-piece mailer that they can design and create to reach a certain demographic of an audience that are Medicare eligible, or they can also use it for a $450 credit reimbursement towards any kind of marketing grassroots initiative or whatever you want to do. We have a list of items that you can use it for. That's one proposition value for our agents as a unique FMO. We also offer, one-on-one attention. We have just a range of partners, not in our corporate office in a little town called Flower Mountain, Dallas, that we support you through our back house, our operation, very robust. We have someone in place in every department to hold your hand, anything we can do to help you grow.
And that is what is the important thing, okay? So, for example, I came across to an agent, actually wonderful guy that we brought it last week. He was in just one word, lost, because he was working with a broker in California where basically the only support he had was over the phone, right? So how wonderful is to have, for example, a local office where basically we can pretty much get access to any type of resource or assistance whenever we're not knowing what to do. And also the most important thing is, for example, be part of JWB. You know, again, our team is growing and we want to make sure that we extend an invitation to every single body that is out there, either looking at us at Facebook Live, maybe in the Spotify show, and also and What in the Health podcast. You know, we want to make sure that you know there are options available. We want to help you. More important thing is also, remember, you have the support from the brokerage and also the connection for wonderful partners that we can extend and grow our book of business. Raymond, tell us a little bit about, you said that the model for WellMed is the senior population, but what is the senior population model?
Very, very good question. And rather than it being the senior population model, we call it the WellCare model. It first starts and really throughout the care model focuses on prevention and wellness. That really is the foundation or the cornerstone of our model.
Now, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Ray. Remember, we have people out there that they don't know what is the prevention model or anything. Let's just talk about basic words, okay? So let's say, for example, we agents, we recommend WellMed because of what? What is that value that if I have a Mr. John Doe that I serve with a insurance plan, we cannot say names of the insurance plan, but we said, you know what, these people are going to take care of you. What is that extra perk that you guys are going to do for our members, for our seniors, for our grandfathers, for everybody that is there looking at an option? Because remember, the most critical part whenever we face with our members is like, I don't like my doctor because he don't talk to me. I don't like my doctor because he's not having time for me. I don't like my doctor because he don't speak Spanish. So what is that extra things that you can offer with WellMed to our seniors?
And I certainly understand that. I think there are a couple of different things, but the WellMed model, first of all, it allows the doctors to really see and treat and get to know the patients. And what I mean by that is they are limited in their appointments that they see every day. So you don't have doctors that are seeing 30, 35 patients a day. Now, they don't do that so they can free up doctors' time and they're less busy. The reason they do that is they allow their doctors more time to visit with the patients. On average, our visits are 20 to 30 minutes. On a first visit could be 45 minutes. And so what that does is that allows the doctor to make that personal connection, allows the doctor to get to know the patient, and then maybe discover some underlying factors aside from just the ailment. There could be things like mental health issues or eliminating any barriers like economic barriers. Those things, those factors that play a big role into your overall health care. So when someone sends a member or a client to WellMed, they're going to be well taken care of. They're going to get that personal touch. And they're really going to get not just a doctor, but a whole system or a whole team of folks that are going to be engaged in their health care. And
that's again, one of the main mottos that we have at JWB is we care for our members. Our logo is, we are Medicare insurance agents with a helping hand because we want to make sure that everybody is taken care of. At the end of the day, the most important thing is for them to have a place where they're well taken care of with medications, with doctor's assistance, also with every single thing, no matter they have symptoms or anything like that. We want to make sure that they get the best care possible. So, Evette, at the end of the day, let's say, for example, whenever we have an agent that is interested to work with us, what would you think is the most important thing that have to be addressed for somebody that is new to the industry? Can you tell us about that?
Sure. First, you have to have a heart of compassion.
There you go.
In order to work in this community with the Medicare recipients, you're working with a different, unique population because you have 45% of that population is younger than 65.
Yeah.
And then you have that above 45% of the population that is aging in. And a lot of our senior population is also a part, not just our Medicare population, not just seniors, are also a part of a low-income community. So you have to have a heart of compassion. You You have to be able to know this could be your grandmother, your disabled brother, your family member that may have special diseases. And so the first thing that I would say, in order to service this particular unique community, you have to have a heart of compassion.
Because at the end of the day, guys, and that's actually very, very important thing that she just mentioned. At the end of the day, we have to understand that we are talking to somebody that don't understand how is the process to either choose a doctor, how is the process to per se paying for medications that they cannot be afforded. Because at the end of the day, it is true. Members in the senior community, either they pay for medications or they pay for food. So that is the main goal. That is the main the factor per se that at the end of the day, whenever we have somebody that is interested to work with us, we look at it. What are the most important things for an agent to serve this community is that heart of compassion. And you're right, because it's not about making money. Hey, we are well compensated. By the way, if you look into do insurance is one of the resistant jobs or careers that anybody can have. Like if you're really looking to do a career in insurance, is a wonderful an alternative. But at the end of the day, you have to understand that sometimes it's better just to basically say, hey, whatever you have is good, and walk away to compare to just change somebody that we cannot help, right? So we're about to run in the time out, but at the same time, I wanted to say thank you again to Miss Evette Rodney from the Brokerage Inc, my house, the Brokerage Inc, JWB house. Also, Raymond Strata, thank you so very much for being here. It is wonderful to have these partners that we work every day. And at the same time, if you guys want to get in touch with one of our agents, if somebody's still looking for a plan, remember, yes, we don't have any more special enrollment periods. The seasons are over, but at the same time, if you have an alternative, an excuse or maybe a special situation, give us a call, 281-743-8691. The agents at JWB want to help you either over the phone, on a face-to-face meeting, or maybe on a Zoom call. Let us help you. Justin, Jessica, Arlene, Aline, Camila, everybody is willing to help, and we're here to help you. Thank you so very much, Evette. Thank you so much, Raymond. JWB and your show, What in the Health?